Game 2, powered by T-Mobile on DD Sports for the 15th region. We're underway. First pitch is taken for a strike to Isaiah Stanley, the leadoff hitter for the Belfry Pirates. And the 0-1 is taken down low. On the mound for Pikeville is going to be Dylan Thompson, left-hander. And the 1-1 coming to the plate. And that's going to be outside ball 2.
Dylan Thompson, along with Isaac Duty, that's been the two mainstays for Pikeville on the hill this year. Pretty good, strong. I'd say if you go 1-2, they got the best 1-2 in the region.
Dylan Thompson's got a 3.36 earned run average on the season. And that one's taken outside. He had 60 strikeouts on the season. You were talking about Isaac Duty. Isaac Duty had 92 strikeouts. There's a swing, a miss, and that's going to be out number 1, swinging and missing. So he strike out to start the game for Dylan Thompson. And that's going to bring up the left-handed hitter, Jonathan Banks. Banks is the right fielder for Belfry. Banks hitting .394 on the season. And he takes a stride. And I'll tell you what, Thompson, he's rocking and rolling. He's getting the ball ready to throw it, isn't he?
Tell you what, he's got to be tough on left-handed batters, Eugene.
Here's the 0-1. Misses inside. Banks had 9 doubles and 2 home runs on the season. Knocked in 28 runs for the Pirates this year. And he takes a hefty cut and comes up empty.
Belfry and Pikeville, I'm sure, met many times during this season, during the regular season. Zero? Very unusual.
And our strike 3 called. Stanley goes down swinging. Banks goes down looking, and there's 2 out here in the top half of the first inning. And I'm here to tell you right now, Dylan Thompson is throwing some pretty good heat out there.
Big advantage, too, the number 2 and 3 hitters in the Belfry lineup, both left-handed batters going against the left-handed Thompson.
They probably don't see a lot of left-handers in the season.
No.
And if I'm not mistaken, were you the only left-hander in the league at Virgin?
If I wasn't, I was one of the few.
There's a check swing. I don't think about it. So 1-2 the count. And Thompson trying to make quick work here. So the count is no balls and 2 strikes. And our strike 3 call. What is it? Good morning, good afternoon, and good night.
That's it.
3 strikeouts in the top half of the first inning for Dylan Thompson. Belfry comes up empty, and after a half inning, Belfry 0, Pikeville coming to bat. Powered by T-Mobile, this is the 15th Region Baseball Tournament on D&D Sports.
If you're looking for a great selection and a great experience for your next Harley-Davidson, come on down to Mountain State Harley-Davidson here in Del Barton, West Virginia.
We have new 2023 models in stock and ready for delivery. Special financing available.
Or choose pre-owned with one of the largest inventories in the tri-state area with great low prices.
Visit our showroom filled with licensed Harley-Davidson apparel and more.
Don't write that check until you check with us, Mountain State Harley-Davidson, 61 Priest Bottom Road, or visit us online at mountainstatehd.com.
Pikeville will send up Braden Hall, Sam Wright, Wade Hensley, the first 3 hitters here in the bottom of the first inning. And for the Pirates. On the mound for Belfry is going to be Jonah Atkins. And Ronnie, this is a first for me. 2 left-handed pitchers starting.
Yep, battle of the left-handers here this afternoon at Prestonsburg.
Jonah Atkins 5-4 on the year, but he's got an impressive 1.72 earned run average. Struck out 68 batters this season.
Belfry, the favorites in the 60th district, upset in the finals by Pike County Central. They come in as the runner-up. Pikeville comes in as the winner of the 59th district with the win over Shelby Valley in the finals. Catcher for Belfry, the battery is Devin Jude, so it's going to be Jude catching and Atkins pitching. That's the battery for Belfry.
Braden Hall, sophomore, leading off, batted .392 on the regular season. Looks at the left-hander on the mound, and his first pitch is going to be outside for ball 1. Hall, Wright, and Hensley, the first 3 scheduled hitters.
Leading off for Lawrence County, number 4, Bree Jones.
And there's the pitch, and that had some movement on it.
Yep, good breaking pitch that time by Atkins. Softball score to pass along to you. Lawrence County leading Pikeville 1-0 in the 3rd inning.
Swing and a miss.
Four-man crew once again, as we talked about here in the baseball.
And that was taken high. Behind the plate is Jeff Lovely. At first base, Josh Walker. Out at second, Tyler Hall. And Randy Tincher is the third base umpire. So these guys probably using 8 to 10 umpires today. Each guy getting a couple of games on the baseball side. Not counting on the softball side. Some of your cohorts are working over there that you work with this season. And I'll just tell it like it is. You had nothing but good things to say about them.
They're outstanding during the year. I tell you, a lot of them did just a tremendous job.
And strike 3 called. Hall goes down looking. So 4 batters in this ball game and 4 strikeouts, and 3 of them looking. That's going to bring up number 12, Sam Wright, the second baseman. What is it? They say you're carrying the bat to the plate for a purpose.
Yes.
There's a ground ball foul to the right side.
Right. One of Pikeville's several Panthers that we'll talk about had a great year on the football field also, part of that state championship team, along with Wade Hensley and others, Jeb Wilkerson.
There's a fly ball short right field, and having a little bit of trouble, but coming in and making the catch is the right fielder, and again battling the sun.
I thought there was a little miscommunication between the center fielder and the right fielder. They looked at each other, and then finally the right fielder took control and made the catch.
Out in right field, that's Jonathan
Banks.
Banks.
Wade Hensley, left-handed batter, facing the left-hander Atkins.
Now batting for Lawrence County, number 7, Danny.
Must have broke a little late, a little bit low maybe, but good all-speed pitch to start off Hensley. That one taken around the numbers for a ball.
You know, interesting, Eugene, you use the pitch counter, to keep up with the balls and strikes. In the state, they don't like for the home plate umpire to be the one to keep that. They're afraid something to happen, some action he's looking down to do on the pitch counter and maybe miss something. So, interesting, just a little unknown fact.
Showing off with some knowledge here about umpiring, aren't you? It's a hard job, it really is, but a rewarding one. Hard ground ball to first, between hops, and a nice play, and unassisted, getting the put out. And Pikeville is going to go down 1, 2, 3. Stephen Banks with the play at first base. And after one complete inning of play, no score here at Stonecrest Baseball Sports Complex. And we'll be back with a second inning after this. Powered by T-Mobile, this is D&D Sports.
Tax season coming up. If you're looking for a car lot with no bumps, no added tags, no gimmicks, no added dealer markups, come to Man Toyota in Prestonsburg, Kentucky. We'll have you leaving our lot saying, man, what a deal.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
Hi everybody, Dave Baker here for Citizens Bank of Kentucky. Do you want to love your car even more? How about putting extra cash in your pocket each month by refinancing with new low rates at CBK? It is fast, it's easy. All you have to do is log on to wearecitizens.bank.
If you're looking for a friendly and fun atmosphere to enjoy your daily cuisine, come to Cheech's Pizza in Lenore, West Virginia. Cheech's Pizza has world-renowned cheese sticks, delicious pizza, and the best subs in the pizza and pasta game. Don't forget to take advantage of our milkshake shop located inside. Bring your family down to meet ours.
Here we go, top half the second inning. Jake Varney, the hitter for Belfry, and he takes a strike. Well, that first inning was lightning quick, wasn't it?
Dylan Thompson faced 3 batters, 3 strikeouts.
Misses with that one. Count even, 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1. So, you notice we have our scoreboard in the top right-hand corner of your device. And you can keep track of the innings, ball strikes, runners on base. And now, behind in the count, 3-1, is Dylan Thompson. And he loses it. So a walk to Jake Varney.
Scoreboard right now. It's not wanting to send a signal to it.
So Noah Brown will be the next hitter for Belfry, right-hander. And on the season, Noah batted .310.
Over here, up on top. Yeah, I know.
So a runner at first. And Pierce fouled straight back. I'm not expecting Varney to be running right now.
Second of 4 games on hand here at Stonecrest Park this afternoon.
Check of the runner. And the pitch in the dirt. Actually fouled. And goes back to the screen, strike 2. Well, thank everyone for joining us for today's streaming cast of 15th Region Baseball. Hit your like and share. There's a throw over to first.
Do we have a number 8 for Pikeville? Who is the first baseman? Number 8. We'll get that for you. That was a fly ball to right field. It's going back to the right fielder up a couple steps. Still going back. Makes the catch. And there's 1 out in the top of the second for Belfry.
That ball carried pretty well.
Yes, it did.
So 2 out, or 1 out rather, here in the bottom of the second.
Devin Jude coming up now to hit. Devin Jude, the catcher, whereas number 27, right-handed batter.
Looking at his stats on the season, he batted .267, had 6 doubles, and he takes one upstairs for a ball.
Number 3, Taylor Blevins.
And the pitch. That misses outside. So Thompson having a little bit of having a little bit of difficulty finding the strike zone. Walked the leadoff hitter in Barney. And there's a strike.
Jude taking all the way right there. Scoreless, top of the second inning.
Now look at the people sitting out in left field. They've got the right idea. Look, got that tent out there. Got the easy chairs. There's a bad throw over to first. Barney is going to get second base easy. Any overthrows here at Stonecrest is going to be one base, and depending on who you are, it could be 2.
Absolutely. We talked about it in the first game. A lot of foul space here at Stonecrest.
I would imagine there's more foul room here than there are any Major League Baseball park. But that's all right. Runner in scoring position, and there's a strike down the middle. And Jude behind in the count now. Actually, the scoreboard's having a little, the scoreboard that I'm looking at is having a little bit of problem. Our scoreboard on D&D Sports in the upper right-hand corner is correct. Here's the pitch. Straight back. And Ronnie, you didn't even flinch.
No. That's what 2 fence and a glass partition will do for you.
Back in the days, that would have been in the old broadcast booth, wouldn't it?
Yeah, absolutely, yes.
You would have been under the table.
Well, I'll tell you, talk about this. What a complex year to do the games from.
Hard hit, grounder to short, gloved, and the throw in time.
Bash Ryan, shortstop, sees a lot of action on the pitching mound. Outstanding prospect for Pikeville.
Now back from Pirates, number 10, Jonah Atkins.
Out on the old 6'3". Bash Ryan, you have to like that name for a baseball player. 2 down now. Another left-handed batter for Belfry. Boy, the third one in this lineup.
He takes high.
That's Jonah Atkins, the pitcher. So 3 of the top 7 batters are left-handed batters facing the left-handed Dylan Thompson.
That one misses high and away. And look at Bash Ryan, a freshman. Wow.
Seen a lot of action last year for Pikeville, especially on the hill.
There's a strike at the knees.
Plays a lot of summer baseball, a lot of travel team baseball.
In Georgia?
I'm not sure where he plays.
For some reason, I had that on my mind. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Well, he's smooth at shortstop.
Sam Ryan, the junior, at second. That's the double play combination for Pikeville.
2 down here in the top of the second. Belfry with a runner in scoring position. First runner in scoring position in the ball game.
Lawrence County has increased their lead in girls softball 4-0 over Pikeville at the end of 3.
That game is moving along, isn't it? There's a swing and a miss, strike 3. And that'll take care of the side here in the top of the second. No runs. A runner left on base. And after an inning and a half, no score here from Game 2 on D&D Sports. We'll be back after this.
If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today. Let the folks at Double Quick help you start your 2022 off right. They've brought back the bourbon pecan coffee for a limited time only. You can also quench your thirst with the great deals on fountain drinks they offer daily. Double Quick is your one-stop shop for everything. They offer breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can stop by one of their many storefront locations spread throughout eastern Kentucky. Stop by and let Double Quick make your day better.
Welcome back, everyone, to the bottom of the second inning. Pikeville was 3 up, 3 down in the first inning. This inning, they'll have Dylan Thompson, Noah Gerald, and Jeb Wilkerson. That will be the 3 batters facing the pitcher for Belfry. That's, of course, done a great job in the first inning, Jonah Atkins. It was 3 up, 3 down for Pikeville. Atkins, a left-hander, and he'll face his counterpart, pitcher Dylan Thompson. He also throws right and bats. Throws left, bats left.
23, Dylan Thompson.
So Dylan Thompson steps to the plate here in the bottom half of the second inning. Lefty on lefty. And the first pitch is a strike call.
Now batting for Pikeville, number 22, Lauren Collins.
So the 0-1 off speed and getting around a little late was Thompson. Fouls it out of play to the third base side.
Just a reminder, please return all foul balls to the concession stand or to the playing field, please. Thank you.
No ball, 2 strikes. Again, fouled to the left side. Jonathan Atkins going into his second inning of work for Belfry. Seems to have good command of his pitches, Ronnie. That one just missed.
If this game holds true to form, this game could be a quick one. 2 very good pitchers on the hill for each respective club.
There's a foul ball to the first base side.
Batting for Pikeville, number 1, Nate Saggers.
I was talking to the Prestonsburg Mayor, Les Stapleton, just a moment ago. He said the overflow parking was full, so they went with overflow. There's a line drive out. That one had a 2-base hit all over it. But
Now the breaker pitch up in the eyes that time. Got that one a little up in the face of Thompson. Thompson just a little too quick.
And he was talking about some improvements that they're going to make, because this is going to be the place where this tournament will be held over the next few years. He said he had the opportunity to have the outfield turf as well, but he said, I like grass. You know, and I like it too. And boy, isn't it beautifully manicured out there?
Oh, absolutely. Hats off to the field crew. They've got this place in great condition for the regional tournament. And the weather's supposed to be very nice the last few days.
He said he was going to have his crews bringing some more bleachers for tomorrow. Another pitch foul off out of play. So Dylan Thompson making him work, isn't he?
Great atmosphere here at Stonecrest. The bleachers are full, a lot of folding chairs, a lot of tents. Just great day for baseball.
Taken inside. Count evens, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
One thing about it, Dylan Thompson's making his counterpart work. I'm telling you, Jonah Atkins having to throw a lot of pitches to Thompson.
There's a base hit. Fielded out in right field and come up with a nice throw into second base. So we got our first hit of the ball game.
Leading off for Lawrence County, number 14, Shelby Levin.
Noah Gerald, number 4, the catcher, coming up.
Jonathan Banks played that one well. Came up, fired a strike into second. So Pikeville's got a runner on at first. First base hit of the ball game. Noah Gerald. Looking at his stats on the year. On the season, he batted .271. Pitch. Taken high. Would you run? You pitch? There's a strike.
Batting for Lawrence County, number 4, Bree Jones.
Looking at
Thompson must have some wheels because they're not putting a courtesy runner in for him.
Well, not. I was looking on the season. He did steal 5 bases, 5 of 5 in the stolen base department.
I wouldn't think I'd run with my pitcher. I wouldn't think.
Too many things could happen. But there's a ground ball headed to the hole. Nice
Trouble.
backhand. Long throw is wild, and it's an overthrow. Runners are going to move up. And Pike will have runners at second and third. Now, Ronnie, you might disagree with me, but I'm going to score that a base hit and an error on the throw.
Oh, that's true. That's the correct scoring. I thought that time Chase Varney would have been better off, Eugene, just putting it in his pocket. But that has to be scored a base hit and an error. So Pikeville's got something cooking, second and third.
Showed great range of getting to it. And that's going to bring up Jed Wilkerson.
Now batting for the Panthers, number 21, Jed Wilkerson.
And Wilkerson gets over 300 on the season.
Eugene, I don't know if we had any left-handed batters in either lineup in the first game. We've got them galore here in the second game. Wow.
That is amazing. 20 RBIs on the season for Wilkerson, and he's got, as the old saying, ducks on the pond right now. Nobody out, runners at second and third. And he laces one into right field.
Over everybody's head.
That's going to be over the right fielder's head. At least a double. 2 runs are going to score. And Pikeville's going to take a 2-0 lead over the Pirates. Now that one was smoked.
That's what we call smoked, Eugene. You're exactly right. Wow, boy, he was all over that. Looked like he was guessing, and he guessed right. Drives in 2 runs. Wilkerson gets 2 RBIs, and Pikeville on the scoreboard 2-0 with Bash Ryan, the shortstop, coming up.
So Bash Ryan coming to the plate. Boy, getting on the board early in tournament play is always important, isn't it? That puts pressure on the opposing team for sure. And they're going to try to bunt him over to third, and they pull back and take ball inside. On deck for Pikeville is going to be Jackson Hall. So Pikeville on the board, leading 2-0. Bottom of the second inning. And they do bunt, and it's a dandy.
That's a base hit.
Could you take it out there and lay it down any better than that?
You could not. What a bunt. Great execution by Bash Ryan. Eugene, you seen that was going to be trouble right from the get-go. Laid it down beautifully down the third baseline. And now we're going to have a timeout as Coach Hagee's going to visit his pitcher. Pikeville runners at first and third. They've already got 2 runs in. They've got 4 straight hits here to open the second inning.
And with runners at first and third, Bash Ryan looking at his numbers on the season, I have to think that first or second pitch, he's going to be trying to get second base. So Hagee right now going over how he wants his defense to play this first and third situation. What would you do, Ronnie? Would you go for the runner if he tries to steal, or do you throw through, or do you concede second base?
Well, the runner, I think Bash Ryan's got some good speed. I would probably concede the base, to be honest with you, and then try to get an out and maybe set up an intentional walk, bases loaded. You got the bottom of the order coming up here.
So Jackson Hall will be followed by Little Bunny. And they had the play on. The throw to the second baseman charging in. They were hoping that Wilkerson would break to the plate. He did not. So Ryan takes second. And that will be officially, I don't think that is a stolen base because they conceded the base.
Belfry now, they're going to bring the entire infield in. Try to cut off the run at the plate.
Already trailing 2-0. And there's one headed into hole. Nice dive from the ground. The throw is in time for out number 1. They score a run, but put a star by the defensive play made by Belfry defensively at shortstop.
Just an unbelievable play by Chase Varney. We've not seen a better play thus far, and we may not see one in all 4 games than that. He dove off to his right, raised up, threw from his knees, and was able to get a very fast runner in Jackson Hall. Great play by Chase Varney. Not a good play, but a great play. Well, I didn't think he had a chance when that ball was hit.
And even when he caught it.
Jake Lowe up to bat right now. Lowe making his first appearance. Where's number 14?
Even when he caught it, Ronnie, I didn't think he had a chance of getting the runner at first. There's one to the right side that'll move the runner up. Nice play, going deep into the hole and getting the ground ball to force out. Scored 4-3 for the second out. And we'll go back to the top of the order with Brady Hall. Bash Ryan moves up to third base. And that gives him an opportunity. So there's 17 ways you can score in baseball from third base.
Actually, Pikeville's using the DH. I think this is going to be Isaac Duty. No, it is. You're correct. It's Hall. I stand corrected.
Wade Hensley's the designated hitter.
Okay, I got you.
And the pitch. High chopper. It's going to be a tough play. What a play by the pitcher. From the ground. Not in time. He tripped and fell, or he would have got the out. So a tough break for Atkins after making a great play defensively, getting to the ball. Scored a base hit. And Hall is at first, but coming in to score is going to be Bash Ryan, and Pikeville leads it 4-0. And Sam Wright, who flied out to right field, is the hitter for the Panthers. Hall on first base is a definite threat to run. There's one in the ground, in the dirt rather.
Wright batted what on the season?
If you're looking at
305,
he batted 305, had 6 doubles, knocked in 23 runs.
2 RBIs in the inning by Wilkerson, 1 by Jackson Hall, 1 by Braden Hall.
And that one taken just off the outside of the plate. This is the 2-0 count. This is a pitch that, if you're going to run, this is a good pitch to run on. But the left-hander looked him straight at him with the pitch and misses outside. One thing right now about Atkins is that he doesn't need to get down on himself. He's still got a job out there to get the third out of this inning. And he throws a strike.
Pikeville has put 4 runs on the scoreboard
Leading off for Lawrence County, number 1, Kinsley Feltner.
On 4 hits.
They may be finished with the softball game before we get halfway through this one. Both of them started roughly the same time. Smacked left to the left side foul. So after falling behind 3-0, Atkins will have a 2-strike pitch. Base hit. That might get into the gap. Nope, cut off. Coming up, throwing all the way to third. And they're going to let the runner move up. Ball should have been at the cutoff level, Ronnie.
Yep. Overthrew the cutoff man. Sam Wright, alert base running, gets to second base. Pikeville still alive here in the second inning. That is their 6th hit here in the second inning. They put 4 runs on the boards, and is Hagee going to make a pitching change?
Well, this is his second trip to the mound.
Yep.
And he takes the ball from Atkins, and let's see where he's going to go with it.
Pikeville on top 4-0. They got 2 runners on, 2 outs. I'll say this. I mean, the way Thompson threw the ball the first 2 innings, you can ill afford to fall farther behind, I think, if you're Belfry.
Well, you know, if you're looking at there, a couple of choices. Trying to see who may be coming in to pitch. Well, it's going to be another left-hander.
I don't know if it's Jonathan Banks. I can't get the number.
It looks like Jonathan Banks may be the guy that's coming in.
Cannot get the number. It is number 3.
Batting for Lawrence County, number 6.
Number 3 for the Belfry Pirates is going to be Jonathan Banks. So he's going to move from right field into the mound. And the lefty on the season, Banks was 4-2 at 49 strikeouts on the season at a 4.34 ERA. So is this mostly a position switch?
Batting for Lawrence County, number 3, Taylor Blevins.
So the book is going to be closed on Atkins for Belfry. He's going to give up 4 earned runs here in the second inning. The 2 runners on base are his responsibility. 6 hits, and he struck out 1 in his effort. When that first inning was over, I thought, well, you know, we're going to have a pitching duel, but the second inning.
Yeah, Thompson with a base hit, Gerald with a base hit, Wilkerson with a 2-bagger, Brash Ryan with a hit, Braden Hall with a base hit, Sam Wright with a base hit.
And strolling to the plate right now is going to be Wade Hensley.
Another situation, left-handed pitcher facing left-handed batter.
Batting for Lawrence County, number 19.
Wade Hensley grounded out back to the pitcher the first time up.
He had the highest batting average on the regular season for the Panthers at 477. And the pitch in the dirt. Hall is it? It might have come down the line a little too far, but Belfry was not able to make a pickoff throw towards third base, but good job, good hustle by the catcher for Belfry, Devin Jude.
Banks' first pitch in the dirt, not a good sign for Belfry.
Hall had just about committed himself one step too many, didn't he? He is quick. There's ball 2.
Any base hit, Eugene, to the outfield is going to score 2 runs because Wright's getting a giant lead. He's almost halfway to third base because they're not holding him. And I think anything to the outfield, he's going to score easily from second base.
And there's a Pitch taken for a strike. So the count 2-1 on Wade Hensley. He is the 9th man to bat here in the inning. 4 runs, 6 hits, and 2 runners are on base right now. And they are the responsibility of Jonah Atkins. And that one's high. And it's a 3-1 count.
Second of 4 games today. One's in the book, in case you're just joining us. Paintsville advances with a 6-0 win over Lawrence County behind a 13 strikeout performance from Jonah Porter,
who was our Mingy Beef Jerky player of the game. And there's ball 4. And the bases are loaded for the cleanup hitter. The cleanup hitter, Dylan Thompson.
Becomes the 10th batter to bat in the inning. They have batted around. He started everything with a base hit, scored a run.
A base hit right now, and it would be a huge, huge mountain for the Pirates to climb.
Been a long, long bottom half of the second inning for the Belfry Pirates. They've had a pitching change. Banks in replacing Atkins.
And they may make you throw a strike before they take an attempt at swinging at one. I don't know. My cleanup hitter, bases loaded. I'm going to let him go. I'm going to turn him loose right now.
If I had any kind of pickoff play at second base, I'd use it, because when he's almost to third base. I mean, seriously, he's past the shortstop when the ball's pitched. Yeah, that's who I would. That's who I would use, Eugene. I certainly would.
Here's a big pitch. I know it's 4-0. It's still manageable, but there's a strike on the outside corner. So with 2 outs, you know everybody's going to be moving on the crack of the bat. 2-1 to count. And strike 2.
Thought that might have been a little outside, but hey, as long as the guys in blue are consistent, that's all you want.
That's a good pitch to slap down the left field line as well. That one's outside. And now we'll be running on the bases. Once he starts his lineup, once Banks starts his motion, everybody will be running. The guy on third base getting way out in foul territory.
I know this is early in this game, but this may be the pitch of the game. If Belfry's going to stay in it, already down 4-0.
Can't take anything close. Runners are moving, and that was up high, ball 4. So they walk in a run. Dylan Thompson with a base on ball gets an RBI, and everybody moves up a base. And Pikeville now with 5 runs here in the second inning. And that's going to bring up Noah Jarrell. He reached on an error in the first inning. Actually, we gave him a base hit, and he got second on the throwing error. So he's 1 for 1 on the night or afternoon. Belfry having trouble throwing strikes right now.
5-0 Pikeville lead. Bases loaded. Got their number 5 hitter Gerald up to the plate. Golden opportunity for the Panthers.
There's a foul off the right side. The next 3 hitters in the lineup, including Gerald, all got base hits in the ball game as well. Gerald has a single. Wilkerson has had the double over the right fielder's head. Bash had a single. So the 5, 6, 7 hitters for Pikeville have really paid off so far. That one hits him. So hit by pitch.
That's getting a RBI the easy way.
Yeah, the painful way. So Sam Wright comes in and scores. Wade Hensley moves up to third. Dylan Thompson down to second. And Noah Jarrell on at first. And that is an RBI. Getting hit. And the left-handed Jeb Wilkerson, he doubled over the right fielder's head back in the first start this inning.
Drove in two, scored a run.
So his second time at the plate here in the second inning. And he takes a strike.
Ooh, beautiful breaking pitch from Banks that time.
Might have been hard for him to lay off that if he had to take some.
Great pitch.
That's lifted high in the sky, center field. You can see the sun in the glasses, but able to fight it off and making the catch for Belfry. And it's going to be center fielder, was it Stanley in center field? So he gets the out. Pikeville, though, they come up with 6 runs on 6 hits, and they leave a couple men on base. And after 2 full innings of play, it's Pikeville 6, Belfry 0. This is D&D Sports.
If you're looking for a great selection and a great experience for your next Harley-Davidson, come on down to Mountain State Harley-Davidson here in Del Barton, West Virginia.
We have new 2023 models in stock and ready for delivery. Special financing available.
Or choose pre-owned with one of the largest inventories in the tri-state area with great low prices.
Visit our showroom filled with licensed Harley-Davidson apparel and more.
Don't write that check until you check with us, Mountain State Harley-Davidson, 61 Priest Bottom Road, or visit us online at mountainstatehd.com.
I'm right here, guys. Now we want to take time right now to welcome into our broadcast booth the mayor of Prestonsburg, Les Stapleton, and man, could you have ordered a better, prettier day to have a baseball tournament here?
You know, Mother Nature's been real rough on us the last couple of years, but she's made up for it this weekend.
Boy, she has, hasn't she? It was raining all day yesterday, but your field crew here, your maintenance crew, is an outstanding job having these fields ready for play. But this is my second time here. We had the middle school tournament that we did here on D&D Sports. I love this complex, and I guess it's a shining star for the city of Prestonsburg, isn't it?
Oh, it sure is. We started off with looking at trying to do the whole entire fields. Just, it's not feasible. And it would have cost another $1.4 million to be able to do both outfields. So we did both infields, and with the golf course help, our guys were able to blend it in. You can't tell there's a transition going into the grass outfield.
No, and we start the third inning for Belfry. And Dylan Thompson, of course, he's throwing strikes for Pikeville, isn't he?
He challenged them right off the bat, didn't he? He's challenging them.
And he's coming up throwing, and he's ahead 0-2 in the count right now. But tell us a little bit about, I know this is a great facility, but I know that you also want more.
Yes, sir.
There's improvements that can be made here. Tell us some of the things. This is just absolutely, with the golf course and some of the businesses and the athletic complex, this is the hot spot in Prestonsburg.
Well, our goal is to become a destination, and we're working towards that. We're going to increase some seating here. Going to add some bleachers. We've got the golf course, we went into a lease program with a gentleman, and he's managing it. We're getting some great advancements on just putting it back to where it was 20 years ago. Our equine center is, we've cleaned it up. We've got some work going on there. So we've got a lot of things going right here on the hill.
And your youth sports play up here as well. Soccer and Little League, do they play here as well?
Yes, sir. We have a Bermuda grass soccer field behind us. We have a practice soccer field over here. We have our Little League fields. And we will be hosting the Little League State Tournament this year.
Oh, wow. That is something. And it's really, I have been the umpire of that tournament in many years gone by. And the crowds that bring, it's going to be an economic boom for the city of Prestonsburg, having people from all over the state of Kentucky coming here.
Sure. And something else we've had is USSSA has come in, and they want to start a girls softball league. a regional girls softball league here because they want to play over on the turf. And we're really excited to be able to bring that because it's hard to get the girls games in with all the Little League going on. So we're excited that we're going to be able to host that and have some kids coming in here from out of the area to play in tournaments.
Michael Hagee, the batter for Belfry right now, coach's son, a freshman. And he's ahead in the count, 2 balls and 1 strike. And, you know, you look at what you say, the grass infield and grass outfield, it is beautiful. But there's something else that you have that a lot of facilities don't have. But today, it's been a little bit of a problem. That's parking.
Well,
I thought there was plenty of parking, but that's not the case.
We went into overflow, and then we went into our overflow. But we've got a bus that's air conditioned. We have a 9-person golf cart. We're just patrolling the parking lots, giving people rides back and forth, so there shouldn't be a problem there. If you don't want to get your vehicle down here close to the baseball field where it's at risk of getting hit, you can park on the other side. We'll drive you over.
You know, that's 6 strikeouts in the ball game for Dylan Thompson right now. He is in full control for Pikeville. They lead at 6-0. And, of course, you know, there are some really great facilities in the 15th region now, the schools and the communities, great facilities. But I guess when you look at, if you look at the 15th region, if you draw a circle around it, Prestonsburg's right in the middle of it. It's fair for everybody to travel to this area.
I think the difference in the farther schools is like 10, 11 miles at the most. Even coming from Belfry, you get on a 4-lane and you don't leave it till you get off here in town.
Yeah.
So we're accessible, we're centrally located, and we're tickles up. And I just want to say that once we pay off our expenses, all the rest of the money, we'll have no profit revenue here. Everything's going back to the 15th Region Committee. And then they will be divvying it up for the teams, the schools, however they see fit.
Well, that's just awesome. And, of course, you know, sports, I know what it was like when I played sports. I know what my parents, what their philosophy was. If I'm going to the ballpark to get him, I know he's not in trouble.
Yes.
And that's one thing that I think will help. Not only here as we have a ground ball to second, could end the inning. And it does. Stay with us here for another half inning. That'll take care of things here in the top of the third for Belfry. They get no runs on no hits, no one left on base. We played 2.5 here at Stonecrest Sportsplex. City of Prestonsburg hosting the 15th Region Tournament. And we're powered by T-Mobile on D&D Sports.
Looking for a great selection, great prices, and a great experience on your next ATV, motorcycle, or side-by-side? Come check out Kiefer's Kawasaki.
Our #1 goal is to offer you the best power sport experience at a great price.
Like this new 23 Kawasaki Teryx 4 for only $17,999. Before you write that check, check with us.
And remember, your adventure starts here at Kiefer Kawasaki. Route 44 South, Jerry West Highway in Logan, or visit KiefersPowersports.net.
Prestonsburg Stonecrest Sportsplex. Am I getting the name right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. A beautiful day. The weather for the entire tournaments. We got 2 tournaments going on. We got a softball tournament and a baseball tournament. Of course, I want to thank you on behalf of D&D Sports allowing us to be able to bring these games streaming. We have a lot of people that can't make it to the games. You know, grandparents and relatives that live in other states or live hours away, they get to see their kids and their nieces and nephews. It's important, and we're glad that you let D&D be here today.
You know, that's one of the things we've tried to stress is we want it to be about the kids. We want them to have a tournament and a memory, and that's our entire goal here.
Well, tell us a little bit about how all this came about.
So I got the idea, and I started talking to some of the coaches. They said they love it. We're centrally located. And I started trying to raise money for the turf. We're talking about just under $500,000 just for these 2 infields. I had a substantial cash donation from a local foundation that doesn't want me to name them publicly, but they are on our fence, the first one up there. we had local construction companies donated to it. Looks like a base hit.
Yeah, it is. And
he couldn't have threw that and have dropped it any better.
Pikeville's had an impressive second inning, and then here's a good start here to the third inning for Pikeville.
Yep, but we had local construction companies brought equipment up here and left it set. Mountain Enterprises did. Mountain Aggregates give us a price from 2 years ago on aggregate, and that was just unbelievable. We're excited to have those community partners that stepped up to help us out, and we're excited to have this tournament. I mean, we are just thrilled to death to have it, and we're doing everything we can. I'm going to let you get back to calling the game.
Oh, hey, I'm enjoying talking to you, and hey, you can call the game with me right now. It's coming to the plate. Going in as a courtesy runner for Pikeville is going to be number 45, Brady Coleman. And coming to the plate is going to be Jackson Hall. So Banks in his second inning of work for the Pirates. And that was going to get away from the catcher, allowing the runner to go down to first, or go down to second, rather. Again, thanks for stopping by with us, and enjoyed talking with you, and love the hospitality. And I think tomorrow we'll sneak in around the golf before I come and do the game.
Oh, you'll love our course this year. It's a good shape. Thank you all for having it. We appreciate it. And anything you guys need, all you got to do is let us know.
That's Les Stapleton, mayor of Prestonsburg, who is putting together one fine sports complex here at Prestonsburg, among other things that he has, that he does. And so we have a buck, and that's going to be a dandy, and the throw to first is not going to be in time.
Number 14, Jake Lowe.
Have a little bit of audio problems here. So Pikeville now with runners at first and third. Nobody out. And a runner is going to move up to second, and a wild pitch, and Pikeville is going to score the run. Coming in to score would be courtesy runner for Pikeville, number 45, Brady Coleman. And that's going to make it a 7-0 ball game. And Duty is going to move down to second base. And another attempted bunt. Jake Lowe at the plate. He grounded out to second his first time up.
Pikeville threatening to break this one open now, 7-0 here in the bottom of the second.
Here's the pitch. That's taken low.
Banks already the second pitcher used by Belfry thus far in the game.
Swung on, sharply hit to first, and they're going to get the runner.
Great play that time. Third baseman faked the throw to first. The runner bid on it, and just an easy play for Jake Varney at third base for Belfry.
That's the old bait and switch, I guess, wasn't it? I was looking for the ball at first base. He had me fooled.
It was a good fake. Fielder's choice that time for Lowe's. He's at first base now with one out.
There's a bluff down to first. Jackson Hall at the plate.
At the plate, number 3.
Oh, excuse me, that's not Jackson. That's
Braden Hall.
Braden Hall.
Braden is 1 for 2 with a run scored and an RBI in the game. Pikeville sending 11 men to the plate in the bottom of the second inning.
Well, thank Les Stapleton for stopping by. Boy, they have done a lot up here, making this a go-to place for youth sports in this Floyd County, haven't they?
Yeah, absolutely. Just a fantastic facility here.
I like
Little League fields.
The adult sports at the top of the hill playing golf is the one I like too.
Yeah, you got the golf course at the top of the hill and a residential area. You got baseball fields, softball fields, Little League fields. Just tremendous.
Equestrian Park.
What?
Horse shows.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't.
That one's taken high.
Braden Hall, leadoff batters, batted 3 times in 3 innings. That means you're putting some people on base.
Yes, and Pikeville getting close to that magic number. Leading 7-0 right now. Took a rip at it. Goes down swinging. That's the second out. Sam Wright comes calling to the plate. He flew out to right field his first time. Singled and scored a run in the second inning. And he takes the inside. Oh, a late signal there. It was a strike. Two more games to go after this one. Banks taking his time.
Tall, lanky left-hander, good delivery.
Swing and a high chopping foul behind the plate.
Eugene Lawrence County and girls softball's broken it open against Pikeville. They'll top of the 7th inning. Lawrence County leading 9-1 now over the Pikeville Lady Panthers.
Of course, Pikeville runner-up in the 59th. Lawrence County the winner in the 58th. And the delivery, did he go? They check with the first base umpire, and he says no.
Two out, runner in scoring position for Pikeville.
The pitch clock could go into effect here, couldn't it? And there's one taken low. I think a lot of the managers in professional baseball, they like the pitch clock. They have no problem with it. They want to just go to 20 seconds for whether there's runners on base or not.
Right.
They say 15 is a little quick. And they can tweak it as the time goes on. Swing and a miss. Banks gets a couple of strikeouts here in the inning. And Pikeville goes down. They do get a run, though, on a hit, and they leave a runner. And we have played 3 innings of play here at Stonecrest, and it is Pikeville 7, Belfry 0, and we'll be back with more after you hear this on D&D Sports.
Tax season coming up. If you're looking for a car lot with no bumps, no added tags, no gimmicks, no added dealer markups, come to Man Toyota in Prestonsburg, Kentucky. We'll have you leaving our lot saying, man, what a deal.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
Hi, everybody. Dave Baker here for Citizens Bank in Kentucky. Do you want to love your car even more? How about putting extra cash in your pocket each month by refinancing with new low rates at CBK? It is fast, it's easy. All you have to do is log on to wearecitizens.bank.
If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today.
Fourth inning, Belfry will go to the top of their lineup, and to bring you the middle innings, the one and only Ronnie Paul Newsom.
Thank you very much, Eugene. Jonathan Banks up, hitting in the 2 slot. He struck out his first time. This time he hits a lazy fly ball out to left field, and that's going to be caught out there by Pikeville. There's going to be 1 pitch and 1 out here in the top of the 4th inning as Banks skies it to left field. That was the catch was made by Wilkerson. 1 out. First pitch is low, comes to Stephen Banks. Banks struck out his first time. Thompson thus far has fanned 6. First 2 pitches are balls to Stephen Banks. Jonathan Banks had just flied out to left field to start the inning. Outside corner, strike. Count goes to 2-1 on Stephen Banks. Hit off the fist, fouled ball down the third baseline. Banks, a left-handed batter, facing the left-handed pitching Dylan Thompson. Pikeville leading in this game 7-0. Scoring 6 in the bottom of the second and 1 in the third. Ground ball, first base, 2 hopper. Duty fields it without any problem. Quickly 2 down for Belfry here in the top half of the 4th. And we're going to see Jake Varney up to the plate. He walked in the 2nd inning. And we're going to have a pitching change here for Pikeville, and I'm sure that's with the pitch count. We're going to see Bash Ryan come from shortstop into the mound. What a job done by Dylan Thompson, though. I'm telling you, he was outstanding in this game. Thompson goes 3 2/3 innings. Strikes out 6, gives up no runs on 1 hit. Great performance by Thompson. And Bash Ryan, the freshman, comes in from shortstop to pitcher. With that, we'll step out and take a quick time out, and we'll be back in 1 minute as you're listening to the 15th Region on D&D Sports.
If you're looking for a friendly and fun atmosphere to enjoy your daily cuisine, come to Cheech's Pizza in Lenore, West Virginia. Cheech's Pizza has world-renowned cheese sticks, delicious pizza, and the best subs in the pizza and pasta game. Don't forget to take advantage of our milkshake shop located inside. Bring your family down to meet ours. We are the place that treats you like family from the second you pull in the parking lot. We look forward to seeing you here at Cheech's Pizza. Let the folks at Double Quick help you start your 2022 off right. They've brought back the Bourbon Pecan Coffee for a limited time only. You can also quench your thirst with the great deals on fountain drinks they offer daily. Double Quick is your one-stop shop for...
Stop to the pitcher's mound, replacing Dylan Thompson, who threw 3 2/3 innings of shutout baseball. And, of course, this gets him under the pitch count. If Pikeville did advance to the finals on Wednesday, Thompson would be able to pitch. So the pitch count, you got to manage that, don't you, Eugene? And it's worked out perfect for Pikeville.
Coach
Thompson leads with a 7-0 lead here in the top of the 4th.
I was going to say, Coach Simpkins made an excellent choice there. Well, the guy he's bringing in was 6-1 on the season pitching with a 3.9 ERA. So it's not like you're dropping way off the table, is it? That's some heat.
Isaac Duty goes from first base to shortstop. Dylan Thompson goes from the pitcher's mound to first base. If you're scoring at home with us, as Marty Brenneman used to say. Bash Ryan gets a strikeout. Belfry goes 1-2-3 here in the top of the fourth. We've gone halfway through, and it's Pikeville 7 and Belfry 0.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
Found yourself in a jam, or do you want to make some extra cash from your unwanted items? Call Platinum Plus Recycling and Towing in Dorton, Kentucky. Platinum Plus is giving top dollar for scrap metal, aluminum, Cadillac converters, and more. Owned and operated by Tim and Ashton Bowden. Give them a call at 859-314-7556. If you're looking for a pharmacy that's still got a hometown feel, come to Kemper Pharmacy in Kemper, Kentucky. They'll treat you like family from the second you walk through the door. You can also get free University of Kentucky basketball schedules today at Kemper Pharmacy. Kemper Pharmacy is a proud supporter of all mountain athletes.
Welcome back, everyone. We're in the bottom half of the fourth inning. After a scoreless first inning, Pikeville put 6 on the board in the second inning. They sent 11 men to the plate. They tack another run on in the third, and they lead 7-0 here.
Wade Hensley coming to the plate. He is hitless on the night. He grounded out the first unassisted and then walked back in the second inning.
Taken on the outside corner for a strike. Hensley, left-handed batter. This one on the corner. Hensley didn't like that, and when he shakes the head, he said the first one's okay, that one's a little too far outside, Mr. Hump. But then nonetheless, it's 0-2. Waste pitch outside. Goes to 1-2. Our next game after this one, Eugene, is?
Shelby Valley and Pike County Central.
Shelby Valley and Pike County Central. Shelby Valley runner-up in the 59th district, and there's a Hensley is hit by the breaking ball, so Hensley will go to first. Pikeville's had their leadoff runner on in each of the first 4 innings.
I think Shelby Valley girls play next over on the softball field.
They do. They play Floyd Central. So Shelby Valley will be playing at the same time. That game it is over there. It's a final.
11-1.
11-1. Lawrence County defeats Pikeville.
So Pikeville is playing both softball and baseball at the same time here.
Pitch to Wilkerson outside. Wilkerson 1 for 2 on the game. No, that's Dylan Thompson. Excuse me, the pitcher. That was a base hit. A run scored, an RBI, and walked. So he's been on base both times. Nobody out. Hensley on first. He was hit by the pitch. Thompson batting, and he fouls it off down the first base line. Count goes to 2-1.
He took a healthy cut at that one, didn't he?
Yep, he liked it on 2-0. He was going to be hitting. We got 8 games on tap, 4 boys, 4 girls. We have 2 girls games by the wayside and 1 boys by the wayside. Pitch outside low. Hensley's going to break for second, and he's going to get second. Stolen base for Hensley. Belfry advanced with a 4-2 win over Paintsville in girls action. So Belfry is into the semifinals. Lawrence County is into the semifinals in girls action.
I did not catch the name, but you told me to watch. The 8th grader from Belfry, softball pitcher.
Molly Pham.
She can throw it.
Strike called.
What little I
Full
saw,
count.
she was bringing it at as high velocity as you'll see in high school, I think. And then I saw a great catch in center field for Belfry that saved a couple of runs. But they do advance.
Ground ball down the right field line. It's foul.
Was close.
Seven to nothing. Pikeville leading, batting in the bottom of the 4th inning. Neither team able to get anything done in the 1st inning, but boy, Pikeville since then, they've been on the attack. They've been the aggressors. Thompson's been on both times. Hensley at second, nobody out. That pitch is low. That's going to be a ball 4, base on ball. So Thompson's been on all 3 times he's been up in this game. Base on ball twice and a base hit.
Well, that brings to the plate the potential winning run if you go 10-run rule after 4.
Noah Gerald, the catcher, will be up.
So Belfry, they've got to cut down some runners right now.
Bonatip, and here's a steal by double steal. Well, no. Delayed steal. And Hensley gets to third. Another stolen base for Hensley.
That was some heads-up base running, I'll tell you that right now. I'll tell you what he did. He broke on the bunt like he was going to steal, and then he stopped. And when he saw the third baseman was not breaking towards the base, he came on to third and got in there easily.
The pitch was called strike on the fake bunt attempt by Gerald.
So 1st and 3rd, the last time Belfry put on a play where they threw through past the pitcher to the second baseman with the runner going, and now they're going to hit the batter with a pitch. And Ronnie, the bases are now loaded.
Second hit batter in the inning. Right now, Jonathan Banks is really having trouble. And here comes Coach Hagee to the pitcher's mound, and is he going to make yet another pitching change?
Find out if he reaches to get the baseball. So far, I think he's talking to him.
Jonathan Banks has had trouble finding the strike zone since he entered the game in the 2nd inning, replacing Adkins.
Well, if you look through, it can go with Chase Varney or maybe Isaac Stanley. Would be choices to go to if he wants to make a pitching change. But
Pikeville with the bases loaded, threatening to do some major damage.
Home plate umpire Jeff Lovely going to go out and speed things along a little bit.
You got Wilkerson, Bash Ryan, Jackson Hall, the next scheduled 3 batters for Pikeville, and we're going to have a change.
Yes, we are.
With that, we're going to step out, take a timeout. Bottom of the 4th inning. Pikeville bases loaded and no outs. They already lead 7-0 over Belfry.
If you're looking for a great selection and a great experience for your next Harley-Davidson, come on down to Mountain State Harley-Davidson here in Del Barton, West Virginia.
We have new 2023 models in stock and ready for delivery. Special financing available.
Or choose pre-owned with one of the largest inventories in the tri-state area with great low prices.
Visit our showroom filled with licensed Harley-Davidson apparel and more.
Don't write that check until you check with us, Mountain State Harley-Davidson, 61 Priest Bottom Road, or visit us online at mountainstatehd.com.
Looking for a great selection, great prices, and a great experience on your next ATV, motorcycle, or side-by-side? Come check out Kiefer's Kawasaki.
Our #1 goal is to offer you the best power sport experience at a great price.
Like this new 23 Kawasaki Teryx Sport for only $17,999. Before you write that check, check with us.
And remember, your adventure starts here at Kiefer Kawasaki. Route 44 South, Jerry West Highway in Logan, or visit KiefersPowersports.net.
Noah Brown is going to move from second base to the mound for the Belfry Pirates. He was 1-1 on the season, 1 win, 1 loss as a pitcher. And he's got the old-fashioned delivery. Ronnie comes straight over the top.
Yep, that's the first thing you notice about Mr. Brown. He becomes the third pitcher in the game for Coach Hagee. Jonah Agin started. He was replaced by Jonathan Banks, and then Banks is relieved now by Brown. Pikeville with the bases loaded. They're going to have Wilkerson at the bat. He is 1 for 2. He has flown out to center field. He has a 2-base hit, 2 RBIs. He scored a run in this game. Hensley's at third. Thompson's at second. Noah Gerald's at first. Pikeville does not have a hit in this inning, but they have 2 hit batsmen and a walk.
Wilkerson has 20 RBIs on the season.
First pitch is a ball, low to him.
I stole that line from you, coming over the top. You noticed it when he first threw his first warm-up pitch.
Yeah, easy to see.
Game 3, they're warming up on the girls to our right. And there's finding the strike zone's a little tough right now in the inning for the Pirates.
Ball 2 on Wilkerson. Well, there's just some batters that you love their batting stance, and they just look like a hitter, and Wilkerson is one of them.
He's got that little wiggle on the bat, and then he gets still, and he pulls the trigger on it.
Double play. Nope. Safe at first. They do get to force at second. There's going to be 2 runs scored because there was an error on the throw. Second error of the game for Belfry. Pikeville scores 2 runs as Hensley and Thompson both come in to score.
It makes it 9-0.
Hensley hit by a pitch. He stole second, stole third. He comes home on the force out. Thompson gets his second run scored of the game. Gerald is forced at second. And Wilkerson's on first.
Scoring gets a fielder's choice that puts Wilkerson on.
A double play would not have given him an RBI.
I believe that throw from second hit him. And I think it left a lasting impression on him right now. I think it hurt him a little bit.
1 out. And there was a pop fly down the right field line.
And
out of our view, we'll just have to wait and see. I think it's safe. I don't think he was able to get to it.
He could not. But they had a lot of room to chase it down. So that was really into no man's land.
0-2 count on the batter, Bash Ryan. Ryan has a base hit, scored 2 runs in this game. Pikeville on top, 9-0. They have 1 out. They have a runner at first base. Bash Ryan, the pitcher right now for Pikeville. He's at the plate. Here comes Brown with the pitch, and he's going to try to pick off the runner at first.
Had him leaning.
Yeah, had him leaning. Close play, but he was clearly back. Wilkerson looked like he thought about maybe taking off for second. Getting a good lead, isn't he?
Yes, he is. He's got that glove hanging on his hand there. There he goes.
And he picked a good pitch. It was a breaking pitch. He's going to steal it easy. So second base is Wilkerson. In scoring position now with only 1 out, and Ryan at the plate. They play Ryan straight away in the outfield, about as straight away as you could play someone, left, center, and right. There's a grounder between short and third. They're not going to be able to make a play. Shortstop fields it, but you've seen that was not going to be able to. They were not going to be able to throw the speedy Ryan out at first base, and Ryan has his second hit. Runners at first and third with only one out. And up to plate will be Jackson Hall. Grounded out his first time up, but he got an RBI out of it.
Get into that fielder's choice his second time out.
Oh for 2 on the game. You know, Pikeville probably has to feel Eugene with Duty and Thompson and Moran. They may have a little pitching advantage except for Connor Feuder. Pikeville probably figures they've got a good chance to win this thing, you know.
Well, I'll tell you what, if Pikeville does win this game, and, you know, they're well on their way to doing that, if they do play Paintsville tomorrow night, that could be a standing room only crowd to watch that one.
I'm like you, the way they got the brackets drawn up, I'm not sure who. It's not a true bracket because of off the field issues.
They would play each other.
They would play each other.
There's
a bunt right back to the pitcher, but he's going to be out by a mile. Yeah, great execution by Noah Brown. They get the runner at home plate. Fielder's choice. Runners at first and third now.
Yeah,
not a good bunt. Bunted it too hard.
Yeah, bunted it too much toward the pitcher. If you get it down the first base line, you know, you're going to be out. You know, that's why they call it the suicide squeeze. But that would have been the 10th run, and it would have been a 10-0 ball game.
Up to bat now is going to be. See who this is.
Jackson Lowe is scheduled.
Lowe 0 for 2.
And they've got to run down on the pickoff. Here comes the run.
And he scores. Well, Eugene, it's 10 runs after 5, I think. Is not correct?
Yes, it is. And that's number 10.
This is just the 4th inning. They have to go 5, I guess. Double still executed by Pikeville to perfection. And there's going to be an error charged on the play, the second against Belfry. And going all the way over to third base is Jackson Hall.
Well, you didn't want the run to score. That's obvious.
10-0 now. Pikeville on top. Brown with the pitch. It's high.
I think first baseman had more time than he thought he had. Rushed his throw a little bit.
And there's a fly ball to center field, and it's going to be caught by Belfry. That is Isaiah Stanley with the catch, and we've come to the end of the 4th inning with the score. Pikeville 10, Belfry nothing. It is 15 after 3, 10 after 5. Softball's 10.
If you're looking for a friendly and fun atmosphere to enjoy your daily cuisine, come to Cheech's Pizza in Lenore, West Virginia. Cheech's Pizza has world-renowned cheese sticks, delicious pizza, and the best subs in the pizza and pasta game. Don't forget to take advantage of our milkshake shop located inside. Bring your family down to meet ours. We are the place that treats you like family from the second you pull in the parking lot. We look forward to seeing you here at Cheech's Pizza.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be, for generations to come.
Tax season coming up. If you're looking for a car lot with no bumps, no added tags, no gimmicks, no added dealer markups, come to Man Toyota in Prestonsburg, Kentucky. We'll have you leaving our lot saying, man, what a deal.
Back at Stonecrest, Prestonsburg Sports Complex. And it has been tough sledding for the Belfry Pirates. They've only had one base runner in the ball game. and they're trailing 10-0. And if they don't get a run here in the 5th, Pikeville will advance.
It's going to be Brown, Jude, and Aggins up for Belfry. Ryan with the pitch. Strike. So in the hole quickly is Noah Brown, 0-2. Ryan came on in the 4th inning to replace Dylan Thompson.
I like the way he throws.
Smooth, easy. There's a ball hit off the fist into short right field, and it's called. And then there's one out for Belfry here in this inning.
It would be hard to play in the outfield today without sunglasses, wouldn't it?
Yeah, Jeb Wilkerson making the catch. I like how, you know, some pitchers, boy, that ball just seems to really come off their hand good, and that's the case with Ryan. Good, easy, slow motion, and boy, it just hits on you before you know it.
Looks like it runs into a right-handed batter a little bit with natural movement. That was a breaking ball, though. Boy, did he have him buckled at the knees. Well, you got somebody throws a fastball, and you get movement like that. There's another breaking ball. Now, the high cheese.
Absolutely.
That reminds me of that movie. One of the best baseball movies there is. And he did. He came with the stinking cheese. Fastball, and that's strike 3 swinging.
Boy, 2 up, 2 down here quickly for.
And the Pirates down to their last out if they don't get a run.
Yeah, Jude said Duty went to short. Duty actually goes to second. Sam Wright moves from second to short.
See if he starts him with that breaking ball.
Nope, heat right down the middle, and he gets a called strike on it. Batting now is Jonah Aggins, struck out in his only appearance.
You were talking about the Reds in the first game. There was professional baseball in Cincinnati this weekend.
Oh, Yankees. Powerful pitching staff has recorded 8 strikeouts.
1 pitch away from getting 9 and finishing the ball game.
Very impressive outing here by Pikeville this afternoon. Defensively, pitching, and hitting. I think that should take care of it in baseball.
I love baseball, but I do not like day games at Great American Ballpark in the summertime.
Nope, and there's strike 3 called on Atkins.
That's going to do it.
Yep.
10-run rule. After 5, Pikeville's going to win it 10-0 over the Belfry Pirates. So when you look at the brackets, boy, it's setting up to be a dandy semifinal tomorrow night. It's going to be Pikeville and Paintsville. You reckon they like each other? Well, yeah, they like each other, but do you think they're competitive with each other? Yes, sir, they certainly are. So the final score, 10-0. We'll take our final break of this game, and when we come back, Ronnie Paul will have the wrap-up. Again, Pikeville advances to tomorrow night's semifinals. This is D&D Sports, powered by T-Mobile.
If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today. Let the folks at Double Quick help you start your 2022 off right. They've brought back the Bourbon Pecan Coffee for a limited time only. You can also quench your thirst with the great deals on fountain drinks they offer daily. Double Quick is your one-stop shop for everything. They offer breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can stop by one of their many storefront locations spread throughout eastern Kentucky. Stop by and let Double Quick make your day better.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
Welcome back, everyone. Game 2 complete here at Stonecrest, the 15th region. Pikeville advances to the semifinals. And as in the first game, one team moves on, one team finishes their season. Michael Hagee and his Belfry Pirates finished the season with 19 wins and 15 losses. And just like in the first game when Lawrence County was defeated, right now we see Belfry kind of saying goodbye to the seniors. This was their last high school baseball game. Many of them will be moving on to next level, either playing sports and or academics. We want to wish all the seniors that are playing their last game today the very best in what they do. Pikeville, they get to move on to tomorrow night's semifinal. They are now 22-11 on the season, and of course they were the Class A champions, and of course they got beat in Class A play in their first round, but they are trying to win the region again. And Pikeville known for its baseball program, and so is Paintsville, and that's going to be two stalwarts going at it here in the semifinals. But here to wrap up this ball game and get us set for Game 3, Ronnie Paul Newsom.
Thank you very much, Eugene. First in this game, Belfry, they went down 1-2-3 in the top of the first inning. Pikeville also goes down 1-2-3. Belfry gets one runner on in the second inning, but he's stranded. And then it really broke open for Pikeville in the second inning as they sent 11 men to the plate. It all started with a base hit by Dylan Thompson and a base hit by Noah Jarrell was hit by a pitch. And then Jeb Wilkerson delivered with a two RBI hit, and 2 runs come in. Pikeville was on top 2-0. Bash Ryan got a base hit to reload the bases. Jackson Hall drove in a run with a fielder's choice. And then Braden Hall back to the top of the order. He got a base hit to drive in a run. He also later scored. Sam Wright got a base hit. He scored also on an RBI by Dylan Thompson, who came up to bat again. He was the 10th batter. And then Noah Jarrell delivered another base hit, drove in a run. Pikeville put 6 runs on the scoreboard with 6 hits in the second inning. Belfry, they go quietly in the top of the third inning, and Pikeville, they come back. They tack on another run in this game. They go up 7-0 in this game. And then Belfry, 1-2-3 again in the top of the fourth inning. And then in the bottom of the fourth, Pikeville plates 3 runs. Wade Hensley was hit by a pitch. Dylan Thompson drew a walk. Noah Jarrell was hit by a pitch. We had a pitching change. Brown came in replacing Jonathan Banks for Belfry. Bash Ryan delivers an infield hit. A run scores on the play. Jackson Hall drove in a run with a fielder's choice, and Pikeville was on top 10-0. And then Belfry, they go quietly in the top of the top of the fifth inning. But Pikeville, once again, like I say, with 6 runs in the second inning, 1 run in the third inning, 3 in the fourth. They win this game 10-0. They move to 22-11 on the year. More importantly, they advance to the semifinals tomorrow night against Paintsville. The Belfry pitchers, they struck out 3 people on the night. They only issued 2 base on balls, but they did hit 3 batters. Pikeville pitching staff only give up 1 base on ball. They give up 8, struck out 8 batters in this game, and Belfry only had to do 1 hit in the game, so Pikeville wins big 10-0 in this one. The winner was Dylan Thompson. He is our Mingy player of the game. Dylan Thompson, he pitched 3 2/3 innings of scoreless baseball. He had a base hit. He walked twice. He got on base 3 times. Scored 2 runs and drove in 1. So Dylan Thompson is our Mingy player of the game. That's going to take care of Game 2 here. We'll be back with Game 3 here in just a few moments. We're going to go off stream and bring it back for Game number 3. We still have 2 more left. Glad to have you with us for 15th Region Baseball on the D&D Sports Network.